Jai Gurudev and good day. We are here with a senior officer of the Vedic Dharma Sansthan who will enlighten us about Ekadashi, the significance of fasting, and the importance of Ekadashi Homam performed at various temples. Let's start with the basics. So, officer, can you tell us what is Ekadashi? Yes, Ekadashi is one of the most auspicious and sacred days in the Hindu lunar calendar. It occurs twice every month on the 11th day of waxing and waning phases of the moon. In total, there are 24 Ekadashis every year. These days are considered to be highly beneficial for spiritual practice and purification. Ekadashi is often observed by fasting, prayer, and meditation, helping devotees to enhance their physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. So, why is fasting on Ekadashi so significant? Yes, fasting on Ekadashi is a powerful spiritual practice. The main goal is to transcend the physical body and its desires. When we fast, we reduce our attachment to food, which often governs the mind, and create space for higher consciousness. Ekadashi is not just about abstaining from food, it's about controlling the senses, calming the mind, and focusing on spiritual growth. It is believed that fasting helps in detoxifying the body and mind, providing an opportunity for deeper connection with the divine. Can you elaborate on the concept of Ekadashi Homam? Yes, Ekadashi Homam is a sacred fire ritual performed on Ekadashi to invoke blessings for health, wealth, prosperity, and spiritual progress. The Homam involves offering various sacred substances like ghee, rice, and medicinal herbs into the fire while chanting specific Vedic mantras. This ritual purifies the environment, enhances positive vibrations, and invokes divine energies. The Ekadashi Homam is also performed to remove obstacles in one's life and to seek protection from negative forces. There have been discussions about the scientific benefits of fasting on Ekadashi. Could you shed light on this? Absolutely. In recent years, there has been growing interest in the scientific aspects of fasting, and researchers have started studying the effects of fasting on health. Fasting is believed to have numerous medicinal benefits, including detoxification, improvement in brain function, and longevity. Studies have shown that fasting on a regular basis can help in regulating insulin levels, boosting metabolism, and reducing inflammation. From a scientific standpoint, fasting promotes autophagy, the body's process of cleaning out damaged cells, and it aids in rejuvenating cellular health. During fasting, the body shifts from using glucose to burning fat for energy, which may result in weight loss and better cardiovascular health. Fasting also encourages the production of brain derived neurotrophic factors, BDNF, which supports the growth and maintenance of brain cells. On Ekadashi, since many people avoid certain foods such as grains which are considered tamasic or dulling to the mind, they often consume lighter sattvic foods like fruits and vegetables, which are known to increase mental clarity and balance emotions. That is fascinating. You also mentioned the Ekadashi Homam performed in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji at Pratap Ganapati Temple in Gurukul. Can you tell us more about this? Yes, the Ekadashi Homam at the Pratap Ganapati Temple in Gurukul is a remarkable event. Every year, devotees gather to perform the Ekadashi Homam every year, 24 times, under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji, who is a great spiritual leader and the founder of the Art of Living Foundation. This Homam is not only a spiritual practice, but also a powerful community event that brings together people from different backgrounds, uniting them in a shared experience of devotion, peace, and harmony. The presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji enhances the spiritual energy of the event. His blessings and teachings guide participants to elevate their consciousness, helping them gain deeper insights into the Vedic rituals and their benefits. The Homam is a vibrant celebration of devotion, where the fire symbolizes the light of knowledge and the divine presence through the chanting of mantras and offerings. The devotees seek to purify their hearts, mind, and soul. What makes this homam especially powerful is the emphasis on collective participation. When devotees come together in unity, their energies combine, creating an even greater positive impact. His Holiness also often speaks about the importance of inner peace, meditation, and spiritual discipline during these events, which are perfect in perfect harmony with the practices of Ekadashi. It must be a truly transformative experience. Is there any particular guidance or advice that His Holiness offers regarding Ekadashi fasting and the Homam? Yes, His Holiness emphasizes the importance of mental clarity and devotion. During Ekadashi, he often reminds devotees that fasting on Ekadashi should not merely be a physical challenge but a spiritual opportunity. The focus should be on reducing distractions, silencing the mind, and connecting to the divine. During the Homam, His Holiness encourages the participants to chant mantras with full devotion, ensuring that every offering to the fire is made with love and reverence. He also speaks about the power of collective energy. When individuals come together with a sense of community and shared purpose, the energy created through the home is immensely powerful. His teachings remind us that true spiritual progress comes from both internal discipline and external support from like minded individuals. It's incredible to see how these practices integrate both ancient wisdom and modern insights. Lastly, what would you say to someone who is considering fasting on Ekadashi or participating in the Ekadashi Homam for the first time? I would say approach it with an open heart and mind. Ekadashi fasting and the Homam are deeply transformative practices, but they require commitment and devotion. Begin with small steps, perhaps fasting on one Ekadashi to experience its benefits. Whether you choose to fast or simply attend the Homam, focus on creating a connection with your inner self and the divine. Most importantly, Ekadashi is not about making it a difficult task, but rather a joyful celebration of the soul's potential to grow and evolve. Take the time to slow down, reflect, and tune into the energies around you. The more sincerely you approach these practices, the more you will benefit physically, mentally, and spiritually. Thank you so much for sharing these insights. It's been enlightening to learn about the deep significance of Ekadashi and the Ekadashi Humam. Jai Gurudev, Namaste. We are here today with a senior officer from the Vedic Dhamma Sansan. We would like to delve into the sacred practice of Ekadashi, its significance, the Ekadashi Humam, and the benefits of fasting on this day. Can you start by telling us about Ekadashi and its importance? Namaste and Jai Gurudev. Ekadashi is one of the most revered days in the Hindu calendar. It falls twice every month, once during the waxing moon, Shukla Paksha, and once during the waning moon, or the Krishna Paksha, leading to 24 Ekadashi every year. The word Ekadashi means the 11th day, and this day is devoted to fasting, prayer, and spiritual practices. On these days, many devotees fast or follow specific dietary restrictions to purify the body and mind. The practice of fasting on Ekadashi is considered a way to detach from the material world and focus on spiritual growth and connection with the divine. It is also a day of deep meditation, prayer, and seeking blessings from Lord Vishnu, as it is believed that on this day, Lord Vishnu's divine presence is especially powerful. That's insightful. Now, Ekadashi fasting is a key practice on these days. Could you explain why fasting on Ekadashi holds such significance? Yes, fasting on Ekadashi is not merely a physical challenge, it is a profound spiritual discipline. In the Vedic tradition, the physical body is considered a vehicle for the soul, and fasting helps in purifying the body and mind. On Ekadashi, fasting is believed to remove the impurities that accumulate in the body from the consumption of food and worldly indulgences. Additionally, fasting on Ekadashi is said to awaken higher consciousness and bring about a deeper connection with Lord Vishnu. The practice of abstaining from food is not just about physical detoxification, but is seen as a way to control the senses, cultivate self discipline, and enhance one's spiritual awareness. By fasting, we focus less on the body's desires and more on the soul's spiritual path. It sounds like fasting serves as both a physical and spiritual cleanse. Can you elaborate on the specific types of fasts or practices followed during Ekadashi? There are various types of fasts observed during Ekadashi. The most common fast is known as the Nirjala fast, where no food or water is consumed for the entire day. Some people follow a partial fast, where they avoid grains but may still consume fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. Other observes fruits and milk fast, where they consume only fruits, milk, and other light foods. The type of fast one follows depends on their health, spiritual inclination, and personal ability. In addition to fasting, devotees often spend the day chanting mantras, meditating, and engaging in prayer. It's a time to reflect on one's life, cultivate positive intentions, and purify one's consciousness through the remembrance of the divine. That brings us to the Ekadashi Homam. Could you tell us about this ritual and its significance? Yes, Ekadashi Homam is an important fire ritual performed on the auspicious day of Ekadashi. It is believed that performing the Homam with devotion purifies the environment and brings blessings of health, wealth, and prosperity. The Homam involves the offerings of ghee, grains, and other sacred items into the fire, while reciting specific Vedic mantras dedicated to Lord Vishnu. The fire symbolizes the energy of the divine, and through the chanting of the mantras and offerings into the fire, devotees connect with the divine presence. The ritual also serves to remove negative energies and obstacles from one's life while invoking positive forces and blessings for spiritual growth. The fire ceremony is performed with the utmost reverence as it is considered a medium to communicate with the divine. We have heard about the Ekadashi Homam performed in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji at Pratap Ganapati Temple in Gurukul. Can you share some details about this event and its impact? The Ekadashi Homam at Pratap Ganapati Temple, performed under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, is an extraordinary spiritual experience. His Holiness, as the founder of the Art of Living Foundation, emphasizes the importance of inner peace, collective spirituality, and service to humanity. This Homam is not just a ritual but a community event where devotees come together to offer their prayers, intentions, and positive energies to the divine. During this homam, His Holiness leads the prayers and mantras, infusing the ceremony with a profound spiritual energy. His teachings and presence during the homam elevate the collective consciousness of all participants. The event fosters unity, peace, and devotion as people from various walks of life come together with a shared purpose of purification and spiritual growth. The Pratap Ganapati temple is known for its serene atmosphere, and His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji often shares wisdom on the deeper aspects of Ekadashi fasting and the importance of connecting to our higher selves. The Homam is especially powerful in creating positive vibrations and blessings for all attendees. This sounds like a truly transformative experience. Let's now turn to the scientific benefits of Ekadashi fasting. Can you shed light on the medicinal or scientific perspectives of on fasting and its effects on the body? Yes, fasting on Ekadashi has not only spiritual benefits but also significant scientific and medicinal advantages. Many modern studies have explored the health benefits of intermittent fasting, and there are parallels with Ekadashi fasting. Scientifically, fasting has been shown to promote cellular repair, detoxification, and longevity. One of the primary processes triggered during fasting is autophagy, where the body breaks down and removes damaged cells. This process is critical for overall health and longevity. Fasting also improves insulin sensitivity, helps regulate blood sugar levels, and can aid in weight management by shifting the body's energy source from glucose to fat. Fasting on Ekadashi also reduces inflammation in the body, which is linked to a variety of chronic diseases. Moreover, fasting increases the production of brain derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, which supports cognitive function and neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections. This could explain why people often report greater mental clarity and focus after fasting on Ekadashi. Moreover, when people avoid tamasic foods, heavy processed foods on Ekadashi, and instead consume sattvic foods and fruits, vegetables, and light grains, it boosts the mind's clarity, improves emotional stability, and fosters a sense of peace and balance. The connection between spiritual practices and scientific benefits is quite remarkable. Finally, can you tell us more about the specific Ekadashis and the spiritual significance of each one? Yes, each of the 24 Ekadashis has its unique significance and spiritual focus. Some Ekadashis are associated with specific deities, while others have unique mythological stories attached to them. For example, Vasanta Ekadashi, celebrated during the spring season, is believed to purify the body and soul. The Ashada Ekadashi occurs during the monsoon season, and it is often associated with spiritual cleansing. The Kartika Ekadashi, known for its association with Lord Vishnu's divine form, and is considered one of the most powerful Ekadashi, or Harivamsa Ekadashi, dedicated to Lord Vishnu, known to bring divine blessings. Each Ekadashi has its own ritualistic significance, and the focus of each day varies, whether it's a time for gratitude, seeking blessings for prosperity, or performing specific kinds of meditative practices. By observing the full range of Ekadashi fasts and rituals throughout the year, one aligns themselves with the natural rhythms of the universe, purifying the body, mind, and spirit. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, Namaste, and thank you for joining us today. We are excited to learn more about the significance of Ekadashi, its practices, the Ekadashi Homam, and the health benefits of fasting. To start, could you explain to us what Ekadashi is and why it is such an important occasion? Namaste, Jai Gurudev. It is an honor to be here. Ekadashi is one of the most sacred days in the Hindu calendar, observed twice a month, once during the waxing moon, the Shukla Paksha, and once during the waning phase or the Krishna Paksha, resulting in 24 Ekadashis each year. The term Ekadashi literally means the 11th day in Sanskrit. It is considered a day for spiritual growth, inner reflection, fasting, and connection with the divine. On this day, many people fast or reduce their intake of food, particularly grains, and engage in spiritual practices such as prayer, chanting, and meditation. It is believed that Ekadashi is a day when Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe, is especially active, and the energy on this day is more conducive to spiritual progress. That is fascinating. You mentioned fasting as an integral part of Ekadashi observance. Could you explain why fasting is encouraged and how it impacts devotees spiritually and physically? Fasting on Ekadashi is not just a physical practice but a spiritual one. In the Vedic tradition, the body is viewed as a vessel for the soul, and fasting is seen as a method of purification. By fasting, devotees detach from the worldly desires and cravings, creating space for spiritual awareness to grow. It is believed that fasting on this day helps to cleanse the body of toxins, purify the mind, and elevate the soul. On a spiritual level, fasting is seen as a way to practice self discipline and to turn inward. It is a day to minimize distractions, focus on devotion, and seek the blessings of Lord Vishnu. By abstaining from food or eating lightly, practitioners create an environment for higher consciousness and deepen their connection with the divine. So, how does fasting on Ekadashi differ from other fasting practices, and are there specific dietary restrictions? Fasting on Ekadashi often involves refraining from consuming grains as they are considered tamasic, inducing dullness in the mind. Devotees typically consume fruits, vegetables, nuts, and dairy products. There are variations in the type of fast people observe. Some choose to fast completely, while others may adopt a partial fast, consuming only fruits or liquids. There is also a tradition of fasting without water, known as the Nirjala fast, which is considered the most challenging yet spiritually rewarding. The key purpose behind these dietary restrictions is to help purify the mind and body, allowing practitioners to focus on higher spiritual practices rather than material desires. The idea is to maintain a sattvic, pure lifestyle, promoting clarity of mind and peace in the heart. That makes sense. Now, could you tell us more about the Ekadashi Homam and its importance during these sacred days? Yes, Ekadashi Homam is a fire ritual performed on the day of Ekadashi. This sacred ritual involves offering ghee, sacred herbs, rice, and other offerings into the fire while chanting specific Vedic mantras. The fire represents the divine energy, and through the Homam, devotees seek blessings for health, wealth, spiritual progress, and protection from negative influences. The chanting of the mantras is believed to create powerful vibrations that purify the atmosphere and help remove obstacles from one's life. The homam is an integral part of Ekadashi because it serves as a vehicle for the manifestation of divine energy. It creates a sacred space in which devotees can connect with the higher realms, ask for blessings, and offer gratitude. It's a collective effort with the community participating in a shared ritual to invoke Lord Vishnu's blessings. We have heard about the Ekadashi Homam performed in the presence of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji at the Pratap Ganapati Temple in Gurukul. Could you share more about this special event and its significance? The Ekadashi Homam at Pratap Ganapati Temple is a remarkable event that held under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji is a revered spiritual leader, and his teachings have inspired millions worldwide. At this homam, His Holiness leads the ritual, imparting spiritual wisdom and guiding the devotees in their practices. The homam is particularly powerful because it is performed in a spiritually charged atmosphere. The temple, located in the Gurukul, offers an environment of peace and focus ideal for deepening one's spiritual connection. His Holiness emphasizes not just the ritual but also the inner transformation that comes with it. He often speaks about the importance of inner silence, devotion, and meditation during Ekadashi. The presence of His Holiness adds an extra layer of grace and energy to the ritual. Devotees who participate in the homam receive blessings that are believed to purify their minds and hearts, leading them towards a greater spiritual clarity and progress. The communal aspect of the homam also strengthens bonds within the community and creates a shared space of spiritual growth. It sounds like a deeply transformative experience. Let's shift focus a bit to the scientific benefits of fasting on Ekadashi. Could you elaborate on how fasting has medicinal and health benefits? Yes, the benefits of fasting, including those associated with Ekadashi, have been widely recognized in both spiritual and scientific communities. Research into intermittent fasting and its health benefits has increased in recent years, with many studies indicating that fasting can have profound effects on physical health. Fasting triggers a process called autophagy, where the body breaks down and eliminates damaged cells, which is essential for cellular health and regeneration. The process contributes to improved longevity and a reduction in the risk of many age related diseases. Additionally, fasting has been shown to help regulate blood sugar levels, reduce insulin resistance, and improve metabolic health. From a neurological perspective, fasting has been linked to increased production of brain derived neurotrophic factor (BDNF), a protein that supports the growth of new brain cells and enhances cognitive function. Many people report greater mental clarity and focus after eating, which is consistent with the spiritual benefits of Ekadashi fasting, where practitioners seek mental clarity and peace. Fasting also has significant benefits for inflammation. Studies suggest that fasting reduces levels of inflammation in the body, which is associated with a lower risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. Moreover, fasting may boost the immune system by encouraging the production of new white blood cells. Thus, from both a spiritual and scientific standpoint, fasting during Ekadashi can have profound benefits for health, mental well being, and overall vitality. This connection between spiritual practices and scientific research is fascinating. Could you share some additional insights on the health aspects of fasting, particularly in relation to Ekadashi? Absolutely, the practice of fasting on Ekadashi aligns with principles of Ayurveda, which is the ancient Indian system of medicine. And Ayurveda fasting is seen as a method of balancing the body's doshas, energetic principles, by giving the digestive system a rest. Fasting helps to reset the body's natural rhythms and promotes detoxification. In Ayurvedic terms, fasting on Ekadashi is believed to help balance the Pitta dosha, which governs digestion, and the Kapha dosha, which governs structure and immunity, leading to improved digestion, a stronger immune system, and better overall health. Additionally, fasting allows the body to naturally eliminate accumulated toxins or ama, which is a core concept in Ayurveda. Finally, fasting also promotes a sense of emotional balance. By controlling the body's cravings, fasting can help reduce stress and anxiety, promoting a sense of peace and well being. This aligns with the spiritual goals of Ekadashi, where one seeks to transcend the ego and connect more deeply with the divine. Jai Gurudev.